Why is it that Nancy Mace is obsessed with penis? Maybe she has one. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. She might. But Nancy Mace took the time today on Capitol Hill to, again, attack the trans community. I'd like you to listen to this exchange that Nancy Mace had with a Democrat. Have a listen to this.
The gentlelady has used a phrase that is considered a slur in the LGBTQ community and the transgender community. And let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and
Chairman.
I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Mr.
It's
Chairman,
disgusting.
By the way, who is that idiot that was clapping too? Like, how can you clap that sort of nonsense is beyond me. This is an elected official. Sadly, Nancy Mace is an elected official. And I've said this before, and I will say it again. I don't know if Nancy Mace is transgender. If this is the country that she wants to live in, I think Nancy Mace should have a cup check every single time she uses the restroom. If she wants to treat others like that, then she should be treated the same way. We should be able to know what is in Nancy Mace's pants before she goes into the ladies' restroom. And she wants to attack transgenders on a daily basis. Listen, this is what so many of these MAGA Republicans are focused on. They don't want to talk about Donald Trump's comments that he made about owning the Gaza Strip and owning Gaza and displacing 2 million Palestinians. They don't want to talk about the despicable attacks on women and brown people after a horrible, horrific plane crash, and Donald Trump wants to talk about DEI hires. They don't want to talk about the crypto scandal that he has been involved in. They don't want to talk about the fact that he has literally done nothing to lower the price of gas and to lower the price of prescription drugs. He's done the opposite. And to the lower price of groceries. He literally campaigned on, we're going to lower prices. We're going to lower gas prices. We're going to lower inflation. He campaigned on that. He has no plan to do that. In fact, the prices have gone up. And for lack of a better term, no pun intended, all of you MAGA morons out there literally have expensive eggs on your face. He has deported members of your family that are nonviolent criminals. It's now more expensive at the gas tank. It's now more expensive, certainly more expensive to buy your prescription drugs after Donald Trump signed an executive order, the opposite of what Joe Biden was trying to do, so that Donald Trump's billionaire friends in the pharmaceutical companies could make more money. Why hasn't Robert F. Kennedy Jr. talked about that? Geez, I wonder why. The executive order does the opposite. Now there are people, instead their insulin was capped at $35 thanks to Joe Biden, and now they're paying hundreds of dollars for their insulin. All they want to do is live. They need prescription drugs to live. And Donald Trump said, nope, you're going to pay more. Here's that executive order. Boom, done. But MAGA Republicans don't want to talk about the last 2 weeks. They unless they want to make general terms about what a wonderful job they think Donald Trump has done, which he hasn't. He is ruining this country. But they want to say, oh, what a wonderful job he's done. Firing a bunch of FBI agents. All they did was their job. Firing and breaking the law with inspectors general, 17 of them fired without giving Congress 30 days notice, literally breaking the law. And then when the administration, like Stephen Miller, when they are asked, even though it is breaking the law, their response, well, we think the law is unconstitutional, which means we're going to break the law anytime we want to. There's nothing you can do about it, and that's going to be our excuse. That is what Donald Trump has done here in just 2 weeks. And Nancy Mace is talking about penis, maybe her own, I don't know. And Nancy Mace is talking about still transgenders in women's bathrooms and using slurs in the House chambers. These are the people that you voted in. You reap what you sow. These are, they're supposed to be lawmakers. They're noisemakers and they're morons. And you have Donald Trump yesterday embarrassing himself, in turn, sadly embarrassing the country with just crazy nonsense. He is, and I'll say this one more time, Donald Trump is condoning and endorsing ethnic cleansing in Gaza. Here's what we are going to do. We are going to take your calls when we come back. I want to know your thoughts on Donald Trump's press conference yesterday with Benjamin Netanyahu. Am I wrong? Am I off base here? Is this not crazy?